Outside of Gravity Falls, The Owl House is easily my favorite Disney show of all time, and honestly, it's gunning for one of my favorite shows ever, period. The lore, the characters, the jokes, it all just comes together in the best possible way. I could gush about The Owl House for a while, and there are more videos about it coming, but for now, I wanted to talk about my favorite episode from Season 1. The Agony of a Witch. The thing is, while Season 1 is still great, there are some definite low points, mostly during the filler episodes, where things can get a little too goofy. And while this makes sense, as we have to get to know the characters, and having every episode focus on the overarching story would be exhausting, what I love about Agony of a Witch is how it really serves as a turning point in the series. After a season containing body swaps, Quidditch parodies, and writing contests, Agony, which serves as the penultimate episode in the season, gets rough. It does a lot of work for the overarching story, and the show never really looks back. Season 2 and 3 are practically free of filler. So let's get into it, because I really need to talk about the Owl House. The episode starts with King telling the story of Emperor Belos's rise to power, which gives us the important context for not only why the Emperor's Coven wants to capture Ida so bad, but also a really unsettling first look at the series' main villain. Belos is just done so well in this episode, from how he instills real fear in Lilith to his creepy yet totally still awesome horned mask. I really wish he had kept it during Season 2, honestly, it's just so unsettling. And then he devours a palisman, solidifying himself as a very evil, very imposing villain. Like, he essentially ate somebody's pet that's so deliciously evil. After that, we get some heartwarming moments, as Ida and King reflect on how much they have come to care for Luz, and Willow and Gus help Luz steal an artifact to help heal Ida's curse. Like, Luz has really turned them into little criminals, and I can't stop smiling. But things really get going once Ida comes to save Luz from Lilith, and we get what is without a doubt the best fight in the whole show. Like, this is not close. Look at how fluid the animation is. It's the first time we really get to see Ida go all out like this, and I honestly think this is probably the height of her powers. My apologies to the Harpy Mode lovers. And it's not just a visual treat, as during the fight, we get the jaw-dropping revelation that it was Lilith who cursed Ida, which I did not see coming. And then it's all capped off by Ida's sacrifice, which is still probably the saddest scene in the whole show for me.
Watch over King. Remember to feed Hootie.
Please, no!
And Luz, thank you for being in my life.
And then the episode ends on a truly somber note, with Luz crying with King, and then our usual happy credits replaced with more serious music, as well as a look at the castle where Ida's being held. It illustrates perfectly how this episode serves as a turning point in the show as a whole. The lighthearted tone is largely gone from this point forward. The stakes get higher, episodes don't always have happy endings, and even the optimistic Luz starts to become more and more depressed. And sure, part of this is because Disney, in a fit of wild stupidity, the likes of which we have never seen before, shortened Season 3, meaning the staff pretty much had to cut any lighthearted filler that didn't service the overall plot. But as it stands, this episode is still far and away my absolute favorite from Season 1. Not only because of its stellar world building and animation, but because of its effect on the show as a whole. Thank you.